Hello, can y'all hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me now? All right, all right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Chocolate City, guys. We are here doing our second live. I want to say good morning to everybody. Good morning, Dashin. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning, Elaine. Roz. Good morning, Ronette. Mary. Elizabeth, I see you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm so happy to see you all. Guys, we got a show today. For y'all who don't know, my name is Midnight Star, and you have just entered into Chocolate City, where we say what we want, we do what we want, we run these chocolate streets. So, guys, let's get started. You know, I was watching Jasmine because I've been up since about 2 o'clock this morning, and I was watching Jasmine throw out some of her old videos. And y'all, Jasmine is really having a self-esteem issue. She really is. Good morning, Mary. How are you? Good to see you. She's really having a self-esteem problem. Jasmine put up a Valentine's Day video showing what was that? A tripod. Something that was ordered from Amazon. And when she got the package, the look on her face, it wasn't excitement. It was like, oh, here we go. But, she pretended like she was excited, y'all. Girl, she opened up that box to that little plastic tripod. And then she says, oh, yeah, you're right, Roz. Then she said, oh, they bought me a tripod. And I'm looking at her like, girl, right, Roz. I said, you know good and doggone well, babe ain't bought you no tripod. Why would he go and buy you a plastic tripod? And you sitting on that floor opening it as if you were pretending that you were excited about it. And I sat there and I listened to her. She wasn't saying much, but it was what she wasn't saying. Y'all, Jasmine wants us, people who she don't even know, she want us to support her, y'all. Even though she says she don't care what nobody think, she don't care what nobody say. Y'all, Jasmine is not telling the truth. She does care. She cares. She cares what people say, and she cares what they think of her. How she bought her a tripod when he broke hers last year. Exactly, Max. But this is the crazy thing. She think that we looking at that tripod, that old plastic behind tripod. And then in addition to that, right, Mary, she bought it herself. You could tell that she bought it herself. She was pretending to be excited about it, y'all. And that was really sad. I was sitting there looking at her. And I was saying to myself, this girl got bigger issues than we all know. Right, Max? A whole clown. And right, Ardetta, you are absolutely right. She opened the box and went on like a fool. And she cares what people say. And she is. She is a sad case. Her star, lovely. See you. Hey, Deborah. Hey, boo. Good to see you. Yeah, she's sad, y'all. I really, at that moment, I'm not going to say I felt sorry for her. But at that moment, y'all, I actually saw her for the first time. If you understand what I'm saying. Hey, Bugaboo Sue. Welcome, Night Rider. Welcome to Chocolate City. I saw her for the first time yesterday. Y'all, I ain't even gonna lie. She does marry a problem. And she out there looking real crazy. And like you said, Max, like a whole clown out here in these streets. And y'all, the sad part about it is she does, Elaine. She does. And it's serious. And she needs help. She does. And it's no joke, though. I'm not joking, y'all, for real. You know how when you see somebody and you see them all the time and you talk to them all the time and they blow so much hot air, you see them, but you don't see them? Good morning, Faithful Wisdom. Good morning, Boo. You see them and you don't see them? That's how I felt. That's how I felt about her. I felt for the first time I see her, and this may sound crazy to y'all. Good morning, Say Cheese. Okay, it's gonna be 83 here. You in Tarpon Springs, my Floridian sister. Hey, Say Cheese. Good morning, good morning. You know, for the first time, y'all, I saw her. And it's sad. You know what? You know what, Mary? Arrogant, and ignorant. You know what? To be honest with you, I don't even think she got sense enough to be arrogant. Now, she ignorant as hell. But Jasmine, the person that I saw for the first time as long as I've been watching this girl. Hello, Happiness. How are you? Oh, hey, Vicky. It's raining in San Fran. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, 40 degrees in Michigan. You know, doggone West Coast. It's that time of year. You know, it's sad, y'all. That girl really needs help. And let me tell you something. Can't nobody go through life without a friend. I'm talking about a true friend. I'm not talking about something that you lay with and you had a baby with, and you can clearly see that they're not friends. I'm talking about a true friend. You know, they only come around once in a lifetime. And y'all, as much as her and Chrissy had that real bad falling out and they was going through whatever they was going through, I really do believe that the two of them, in their own weird little way, were actual friends. Because when they broke up friendship, they both took it very hard. It's taken them a long time to get over that friendship. Mainly Jasmine. Because Chrissy actually has friends. And I believe that her and Ming are true friends. They spend time together, they hang out together, they do stuff together, their families get together. And I believe that they're actual friends. And I think that she tried that with Jasmine. But Jasmine is so messed up, y'all. Internally, Jasmine is so messed up, y'all. She really is. She don't know how to be a friend to nobody. Send her some cheese, send her some. You know, she don't know how to be friends with nobody. And that's the part that's very, very sad. This girl, she about to show her natural born ASS, y'all. Hey, Deborah. Oh, you're in England. And y'all had snow this morning? Oh, my goodness. Girl. You know, she really doesn't know, y'all. Jasmine, Faith, what do you say, Faith? Jasmine didn't have to go far to buy her tripod. She ordered it from Team You, her sponsor. Girl, speaking of sponsors, you are absolutely right. Good morning, Sugar Heart, Sugar Pop. You are absolutely right. Team U has really been doing a lot of sponsorships. I don't know anything about Team U, but hell, I thought about reaching out to them myself. Everybody got sponsored with Team U. The clothes look a little cheap though, but they have other things. And that's what I noticed too, y'all, that Jasmine has been getting a lot of sponsorships. She has. She's been getting a lot of sponsorships, and she has been having a little money here lately. Yeah, you're right. Chrissy and Ming are very close. And Chrissy and Ming spends a lot of time together, y'all. Slow but clever and crafty con. Exactly, Mary. Exactly. She's a terrible con artist. A terrible con artist. She definitely is that. What do you say cheese? Boogaboo make a huge pot of chili and cornbread. I make that on a cold day. I do too, y'all. Because I'm from Florida, but I don't live in Florida anymore. So and it's cold and it snows up here too. It hasn't been cold. It hasn't been snowing, but it's where I live it's cold and snow too. Yeah, you're right. And she do love and happiness. Good morning. She do need to stop all that lying. But you know what, y'all? The girl is just a liar. Let me tell you something. That thing is a big behind liar, y'all. She truly is. And to be honest with you, I don't think she can have it, y'all. I don't think she can have it. I really don't. That's the sad part. I really don't think that she can have it because she won't stop lying. She won't stop lying. And I don't think that she ever will stop lying, to be honest with you. And she don't know what to do with herself. She don't know what to do with herself, y'all. And sometimes when you have somebody like that, you have to watch out for them because, girl, good morning, Tabitha. Good morning, Sweetie Pie ladies in the chat. Good morning. Good morning, Tab. Yeah, Boogaboo, it sure does sound good. But y'all, Jasmine is a sad case, y'all, for real. She really is. But just said she doesn't know how to make her friends. She she can't keep that line, and that all she knows. That's part of her delay issue she has. Yeah, that is part of it. That is part of it. But and you know what else, y'all? She thinks that she's so cunning that people buy into that. That's what she thinks. What you say, Ross? She bought it from Amazon for $39.99 using her mother's account. Remember when Shaw said they were running up her Amazon account? She sure did say that. And not only did she say that they were running up her Amazon account, she almost said it was Jasmine. She caught herself, but we all know it was Jasmine. Who else is gonna be? Vicky said good morning, Tab. Who else is gonna be? Who else would it be? Her other daughter definitely can't do it. And her son, that thing, goof truth on 1,000. So you know he ain't did it. The only person out of all of her three children that she helps the most and is hands-on is with Jasmine, because Jasmine got all them children. And Jasmine took advantage of her mama. Jasmine been using her mother's account without her knowledge. And you're right, the sad part is she raising children. Yep. You know what? And I wonder what was going on in Jazz's house as a kid. It seems like all her children have mental problems. Let me tell you something. It's definitely, Elaine, it's definitely something there with all of them. And if you ever take notice, Ma Duke's slow too, though. She is. Ma Duke's, Ma Duke's got a touch of that stuff too. She definitely does. Good morning, TK. Good morning. How are you? What'd you say, Faithful? Pretty sure she got the advance on her taxes, but the other day she said when her taxes hit, what she was going to buy. Jasmine visited Mama Dukes and Grandma, all of her son kids on taxes. You know why she visiting them? Because they claim them on their taxes. That's why. That's why. That's why all of a sudden she visited them. Because I know Mama Dukes claim them. All right, Lady T, what's going on? To be honest, she like Legendary better than the other one. She think Legendary is better than the other ones. But I'm going to tell you something. Tugga Wugga Honey, that little boy has a dead stare. And he still has it. Tugga Wugga is very delayed, y'all. And it's sad, and I'm not talking about him because that boy's a baby. But the reality of, in my opinion, from what I see, that little boy is very, very, very delayed. And you're right, Adata, it's in the genes. Those issues are in the genes. Would you say, Mary, fetal alcohol syndrome? It's possible because y'all know Jasmine was sitting there drinking before she even decided to tell everybody she's pregnant. That's what I mean. Cheryl has something to do with it. Yes, yes, Elaine, she does. She sure does. She and Cheryl got you. Take a look at Cheryl. Something wrong with Cheryl too. And listen at the way she talk. I'm from the country, so I know that I have old Southern drawl. But if y'all listen at Cheryl, sometimes when she talk, I have to mute it out so I can't hear. Because she sound like She talks like as if she can't read. Say, Cheese, I just bought my grown sons and daughter-in-law new sneakers and each a bag of socks. I love spoiling on my kids. That's right. And I have a grown son. I have a grown son too in graduate school, and I love my boy, and I do it whatever I can do for him. I'll do. But I tell you what, I'm not gonna do. I'm not going to enable him because he is a man, and that's what we raised a man. And but the sad part about it with Jasmine is, y'all, I really don't think that Jasmine. I think that Jasmine, whatever the mental infraction that her family has, is deep, y'all. What you say? What you say, Cheese? Cheryl was adopted inbred. Oh, she was adopted. I didn't know Cheryl was adopted. We say faithful, right? Exactly. They divided kids so all can benefit on their taxes. Why Mama Duke's taking a second job? What? She don't have no reason to get a second job. From my understanding, why would she? Why would she get a second job? I think Stinkabug has DS. Yeah, yeah. Something he has something because y'all Stinkabug. Listen, look at Tugger Wugger when she talking to him. She'll ask him for a kiss. All kids like kissing. I don't care. It don't matter what nationality. It don't matter what gender. All kids like kissing, especially babies. They want to always kiss on you, always love on you, even if they don't like you. Do you know Tugger Wugger never does that? That boy, and she asking for a kiss, and he won't give it to her. He'll just stare at her. But he don't just do it to her. He does it to Chris, and the kids don't get close enough to him for him to do it to them. But that he gives them a dead stare. Take notice. And when she trying to talk to him, he'll stare at her, and then he'll see the light at the camera, especially if she's sitting in front of the camera. And then he'll just stare at the camera. And then once he stare for a little bit and get his bearings together, he may give you a smile. I hope she don't have no more kids. Is she on Section 8? You know what, Lady T? Do you know she trying to have more babies? Hey, Black and Bougie. Hey, my love. Thank you, my love. Good to see you. Yeah, that girl trying to have more babies. Lady T, she trying to have more babies. She said that her and Chris want babies, and she gonna have them. Now, what she say now? She said her and Chris gonna have more babies, and she don't nobody think. I don't think they should have no more babies either, because she already don't want the kids around each other. I'm trying to do this so y'all can see this stuff. She already don't want the kids around each other, y'all. She still don't let Tugger Wugger. She still don't let Tugger Wugger interact with his brothers and sisters. She sat him at the table with him the other day. Hell, I was so shocked. I didn't know what to do when I saw that. Because normally she don't do that. But he was twisting and turning. He was twisting and turning, you know. So, because he wasn't used to being around. He wasn't used to being around them, y'all. So he didn't know how to act. He didn't know what to do. And I felt sorry for him. Because those kids, I think they love Tugger Wugger. But Jasmine won't give him a chance. She won't give him a chance to show love to him. What you say, boo? I don't think he has anything specific except for failure to threaten or neglect. That's true. That's true too. He definitely have failure to thrive. That's for sure. And the way she did it, Jasmine didn't have to do that, y'all. She didn't have to do that. She didn't have to do Tugger Wugger that way. She didn't have to. She thought that she was doing something, but she wasn't. She was enabling him. And you know what? I watched him walk and stuff, y'all. It's almost like either one of his legs longer or he's still just trying to catch up. Faithful Wisdom, what'd you say, boo? Did you see the matching dress that she bought the girls? Caitlin looking like a 7-year-old in that dress. The shoes, oh my goodness, that they had on. She makes too much money to have look. I saw that. Now, why the heck would she go? Look like she went to Roses, which I like Roses. Don't get me wrong, but I ain't about to buy no clothes out of there. Look like she went to Roses and bought those little matching dresses. Kaylin is too old to look like a 7-year-old. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. When I saw her in that dress, now why was she going by that dress for that child like that, y'all? Jasmine should know better than that. She should know her kids by now. I feel so sorry for Jasmine's kids. They all have problems. Caitlin needs someone to be a friend to her. She doesn't seem to have anyone she's close to when she's acting up for attention. That's true. And do y'all know that they don't talk about no friends? They don't talk about going over nobody's house, and they got cousins. They got cousins too, y'all. They don't go to their cousins. They don't spend no time with them. I'm just not understanding the dynamics of that. That they're in the same, and from my understanding, they're not too far from each other. Jasmine don't know her worth and she don't love herself. She too focused on Chris like she needs validation from him. She feels that she needs validation. She does. She feels that she needs it from Chris. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning. Someone need to send Cosway the video. They threw this up for Christmas tree out like it was trash. Girl, no, she didn't throw it away. She should have kept that doggone tree for next year. Because you know she know Christmas coming again. Thank you, Adela. Y'all hit the like button, please. Everybody coming in, please hit the like button. She know Christmas coming again. So I don't even know. But you know what? That's how people do when they get a little money. That's how some people do. Because she got a little money, y'all. Because I noticed Jasmine, money changes her. When she has a little bit more money than normal, she feel like she can splurge and do a little bit. She starts acting different. I don't get my Saturday started. I'll be in the bushes. All right, Black and Bougie. Thank you so much for showing up, my love. I see you everywhere and I love you. Thank you so much. And I hope that Jazz, what you say, boo? Let me see what you say, Vicky. I hope that Jazz actually buys that Jazz works. You know what? She needs to buy him some hard bottoms. She needs to. She needs to buy him some hard bottoms so that way that child can walk properly. The looks that he wearing, they're not supporting his ankles and he can't walk in them. And she know it because she said it. She know it. She said it. She said, I got to buy him some different shoes because he can't walk in these shoes. Duh, you don't have 4 other children that walked. So you already know that boy can't walk in them shoes. Legendary Hipster had on at least $600 worth of new shoes the other day. What? Took a Wooga had on some new shoes. What? I'm not even surprised because Chris claimed him on his taxes, y'all. He was not gonna let Jasmine have 4 other children, and he don't care who claimed them. He was not gonna let her have all those other children. He not claiming his son. He was not gonna do that. He gonna wait to claim him. He claim him, and she gonna let him. She is going to let him. Let's see what you say, boo. What you say, Ross? Let's talk. Let's talk about those horrible fake Tims Aiden had on. The only time the kids look decent is when they're with their father. He had on some fake. Let me tell you something. You cannot buy those kind of shoes fake for those kids. Those shoes have plastic bottoms, y'all. Those shoes have no support at all. And even, girl, anytime those shoes are fake like that, the sole is hard plastic. And that is going to hurt that polar boy's feet. And you know what? Even though I ain't a fan of Phillips either, only because of the way they treated those children. But one thing I could say, Philip do buy those kids quality stuff. He buy those kids the stuff that he would buy himself. Jackson is beautiful. She can stand to lose about 30. You know what? I can't talk about nobody weight because I'm overweight myself, but I'm around her mama's age. But what I could say is Jasmine is not an ugly girl. That's one thing I don't do is call somebody ugly. The attitude may be ugly and they may be acting ugly, but I don't call people ugly. And no, she's not an ugly girl. But you know what? On the inside, she feels like an ugly girl. I saw that this morning. I watched her video and I saw it for the first time. That was the first time I actually, like I say, I actually saw her. And that's what I saw. Yes, I doubt her. She's going to be spreading those bad genes. Yeah, because she want to have more. Thank you, Black and Bougie. Y'all please thumbs up the live. Thank you so much. You're absolutely right. Y'all are absolutely right. And you know, the thing is, when people say, good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Boo. When people say that they feel sorry for her kids, she get offended. Chris needed somewhere to stay with his big ass. He be looking at Jasmine funny. He's not in love. It's a shame. We can't practice self-love. You know what? And that's very, very sad. But I'm going to tell you something. Because I'm a woman, I know most of y'all in this chat, if not all of y'all are women. And we all know when a man loves us. Jasmine knows. I don't care what Chris say to her. How many times he said, y'all. Jasmine knows that Chris doesn't love her. Chris looks at this woman like he is in complete and utter disgust. He's there for convenience. And if he's not, and I pray that I'm wrong, but sure as God may look green out, I know I'm not wrong because I know men and I know what I see. You're absolutely right, Lady T. It's a matter of convenience. Now, he's been there long enough where he may have a little bit of feelings for her. So I'm not going to say he don't have no feelings for her at all. I'm not going to say that. But one thing I can say, Chris doesn't love her, y'all. He does not love her. As a matter of fact, he don't even like her. And take notice, he used to play and be all in love with Amaya. Girl, look how long that lasted. That lasted long enough for him to get in where he fit in. And once he got in where he fit in, shit, he went around by his business. Amaya who? He don't even call her name no more. She makes sure her kids get all the wear they can out of their clothes and shoes. You can get her things away straight to the trash. Exactly. And girl, if I have something, you are absolutely right, Nika. She makes sure they walk the dog on them shoes. She makes sure that the soles are barking before they get them away. I remember I seen Kayla in some imitation Ugg boots. And ain't nothing wrong with that, y'all. But them doggone boots, they was at the grocery store when Mama Duke's riding that little cart. I'm going to tell y'all something. Caitlin Boots was talking from the north and the south. You see her walking towards the camera, them shoes was talking. You see her walking away from the camera, the back of the shoes were talking. And I said, I got on that live and I told her, I said, it's a shame. It's a shame before the Lord. And you know that them shoes are like that. You know it. There's no way, y'all, she didn't know it. And you allowed this child to wear them shoes like that. Kayla knew that, but guess what? That's probably all she truly had. It's wintertime, it's cold, and that probably was all she freaking had. But what I don't understand is Jasmine don't try, y'all. To me, my opinion is she doesn't try at all. Is Aiden on medication? Has anyone noticed that he can't be still for 10 minutes? I hope they put that one. You know, she said that Aiden, because they're doing therapy, Ava is not on medication. But she did say that Aiden is on medication. They gave him something to take the edge off. Well, clearly, whatever they did to take the edge off, it ain't working. But I can say that he's actually better than he has been, to me. And because he has his father now, And Philip in a different headspace than he was before he left there at 8, because he left when they were babies. And he just got back home. So, and he's in a different headspace in life. So Aiden is benefiting from actually being around his father. So him going to prison was a blessing for those kids. Of course, he didn't see it that way in the beginning. Of course, nobody did. But it definitely was a blessing for Aiden and those children. It really was. Jasmine is ugly because of the way she treated her children, mother and friends. She deserved everything bad coming to her. You know what, Roz? I ain't even gonna argue with you on that. Because when I went back and I did reactions on them videos, girl, I wanted to knock on her door and just lay paws on her. Anybody came to the door, grown, as soon as they open it, I just want to start swinging. That's bad. I have a distaste for her. Because anybody that can mistreat poor, innocent children, they gets no love from me. And if it wasn't for the fact that YouTube wants you to say things as tactful as you could, I'm from the South. I'll be on this platform and I will lay her soul to rest. But I can't do it to want to do it, y'all. But I can't stand the fact that she walks with her head up in the air now because she got sense enough now to hide it. Before she was so dumb, she put everything on the internet. And so it's out in the atmosphere. It's out in the universe. Ain't no coming back from it. But to me, she is still that person. She is still that person, y'all. She just don't show it on camera. When I saw how she treated Tugger Wugger when Chris disappeared for Christmas, I already knew he wasn't all that special. And I knew that her treatment of him was because of the way she feel about the father. But y'all know for yourself as mothers, that's not how you treat your children. You don't neglect your other children for the child that you're with, his or her father, and that you're in love with. Because from what I see, y'all, that love is one-sided. So, what you say, Elaine? I believe that's true. Chris doesn't like Jazz or her children. He doesn't like his own wars. Absolutely. Absolutely. He does not. Remember, he tried to pretend that he was all that crazy about Amaya because that's his way of getting his foot in the door. He didn't realize that Jasmine was so gullible and Jasmine was so green, he didn't have to pretend like that. He didn't know it though, y'all. So and remember, in the beginning, it was all about Amaya. Oh, Amaya talked to him on the phone all the time, and he was hugging and kissing all on Amaya. My baby this, my baby that, which I thought was inappropriate. She didn't even know that ninja. So he thought that that was his way in. But once he realized that he didn't have to pretend like that, it was like, Amaya who? Tell her to be quiet. I'm asleep. Tell her to stop running through this house. I'm asleep. He did a complete 360 on that kid. What you say, Vicky? I believe Jazz said in the video earlier that Aiden was diagnosed with ADHD. She did say that. She did say that Aiden was diagnosed with ADHD and that he was on medication. She didn't say what medication. She just said he was on something to take the edge off. That's what she said. Well, she didn't use those words, but I knew that's what she meant. Good morning, Miss Aretha. Good morning, love. Good to see you. Exactly. He knows she. Hello, Max. He knows she will do anything for him and leave the other for kids out. And she's shown that. Let me tell you, y'all know men. If you show a man that you are a 100% complete ride or die, and it don't matter who's in the car, you gonna ride. And if they ain't riding for him, they gonna die, so to speak. That's the kind of chick she is for Chris. She was the same way for Philip. It was just that Philip was treating the kids the same way she was. So that's just what it was. She can claim I was young, I was this, that. Don't matter. Being a mother is being a mother. Look at little Zenaida. I'm going to always go back to her. Look at proud mom of 8 or 12, how many kids she got raising her nieces and nephews. You don't have to treat the kids, differently. You don't have to do that. She chose that. She chose to show him that she loves him so much, she'll do anything for him. That means neglecting her other four and loving on him, or turning on her mother and loving on him. But I'm going to tell y'all something from what I see. Chris do not reciprocate that. Chris is hiding her, y'all. Right, T? Chris is hiding her. Because ain't no way that Chris been with her all this long time. And she claimed, remember on her birthday, she claimed they met with Chris' best friend and his wife. They all went out to eat and smoke hookah. Did y'all see him? Because I didn't. I remember they was at a hookah spot. And they had the camera down. I don't know if they were talking to someone else or not. But I can't see how they had all of this going on and we couldn't see the people they were with. I ain't seeing with nobody. I believe the twins get a disability check. They probably do at this point. That's why they were going to therapy. So in order to get the check, they have to go to therapy. Everything that she's doing is about money. It's about dollars and cents. I'm almost certain that they do. Good morning, Natural Beauty. Good morning, Boo. How are you? I'm almost certain that they do. Me too, Roz. Exactly. Me too, girl. She worked my last good nurse mistreating them babies. But why her kids are so precious? I know, Sonia. Good morning, boo. I think that the kids are adorable. And she just don't care. Good morning, Uniqua. Good morning, boo. Y'all up early today? Yeah, boo. I got to get an early start today. I need to drop some videos, boo. I want to learn how to do this live. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm struggling with it because this is my first time ever. But I'm learning and I'm going to keep on doing it till I get it. So back on track. The kids do get a check. The kids get a check. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Listen at this what Roz is saying. Tugger gonna beat Jazz when he get older. He already hit her. He watched his father beat her. Yeah, Tugger Wooger be slapping her all in her face. But let me tell you something. They don't just slap her like babies do. Girl, he drew back. He drew back. He drew back and slapped Jasmine so hard one day on that sofa. She grabbed his hand. She almost forgot she was on camera. He eyed that camera. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Chris wasn't home either, and that camera wasn't rolling. Jasmine would have laid his little behind out. I'm telling you, she had to catch herself. That's how hard he hit her. He drew back and hit her, and not only did he hit her one time, he kept hitting her. She grabbed one hand, he'll hit her with the other one. But I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't for that. He got sense enough to hit. You already know the rest. It ain't that kind of party, boo boo. He's seen Chris do that. He's seen Chris do it. And that's why he does it. When you say something, yes, people act like they care so much for someone you are close to just to get their foot in your door. And that's exactly what he did. Because y'all remember, he pretended like he was just so in love with Amaya. He was taking her everywhere, hugging and kissing on her. Calling her my baby, my baby. When they on camera, he made sure he's showing her love and affection. And y'all take notice, he never really had nothing for Caitlin. And he still don't. He still don't. He never really had nothing for Caitlin. And I remember that time, I think was it Christmas? Not this year, last year, when Caitlin had got something she really liked. And he walked past her, she was trying to show him. She said, Chris, look what I got. He looked at her and rolled his eyes and walked right past her. Now, her whole face dropped. Her whole facial expression dropped when he done that. He don't really have much for Caitlin. I think that's what bothered me so much, the way the children are treated. I came from an abusive home. I see a lot of what I grew up with. Only difference was my grandparents tried to help. You know what? And I used to get mad at Cheryl. Cause y'all, ain't no way Cheryl didn't know Jasmine was doing that. Ain't no way. But you know what her mindset was at that time? Them her kids. She got a whole man living there. He is the father. But you know what? She is a mandated reporter. Ain't no way if my son had children, they're gonna be mistreating my grandchildren. I know it. You know those kids, especially the older ones, and Amaya being the way she is. I know they told it. I know they told it. And I know they told Mama Dukes. And that's the sad part, y'all. She didn't step in. And she can't say she stepped in. If she do, she's lying. Which is, hey, racist. Yes, Lady T, they do. She may get it for all the kids. My Dukes got benefits for Jazz and her sister, and all her brothers seem slow on a slow scale. You know what, racist? She did. Because I remember one time, this was when Jasmine first started doing videos. Jasmine did say, she slipped up and said it. Because like I said, during that time, she was telling everything. And it's in one of my videos. She did say that her and her sister got SSI. And I'm going to tell you, that boy got it too. Because that boy got a severe case of something. Her brother. But she did say that. She did say it. And you know her sister got a big check. However, because her sister don't live with Mama Dukes don't get her check. Her check goes to the facility that she's in. But yeah, they all get checks. Because something wrong with all of them. I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't trying to get one for Tugger Woo. Thank you, Sonya. I'm trying, girl. I'm trying, racist. I'm trying. No, Legend does not. Legend does not spend no time with Chris side because y'all know what? I don't think no people know nothing about Jasmine. Because remember, he told Medusa that she was fam. They know that, he with her and got a baby and stuff. Jasmine don't know them people. And remember that time when they had the little birthday party at the pool? Jasmine was trying to say that Chris' sister was there. Girl, I don't even know if that was Chris' sister. Because she claimed that his sister took a wooger and all that kind of stuff. Jasmine lied about that stuff, y'all. They don't interact with nobody but themselves. Good morning, Cece. Good morning, my love. Wish I could say, but me and the kids are about to go run some errands. I'm so glad you feel. Thank you so much, Cece. That she one of my A1 day ones. The minute I dropped the video, she was the very first person. The very first person to look at my video. I love all of y'all. Cece, I love you to life. Enjoy your time with your kids, girl, because they grow up fast. And I know I'll see you again. You have a good day, baby. Thank you so much for showing up for me. You're right, Max. Everyone goes through stuff. It's a part of life, but she's not doing her best. And you know what? It shows, Max. It shows that she's not doing her best. And if she is, it's not showing. It's not. And you know what kills me? The way she grocery shop. The way she grocery just kills me. And she buy all that processed stuff. And let me tell you something. That's how you know that something is wrong with her and those children. Because kids and grown-ups that are delayed, that's the kind of stuff they like. They like processed stuff. They like a whole lot of sweet stuff. And that's what she does. That's why she buy all that processed stuff. He has to look when he does it. Lord, I don't mean to y'all. Girl, I don't mean to either, but I be laughing. Because it's sad though. It ain't I'm laughing because I'm picking fun on him. It's just sad. And ain't no way that thousands of people who don't even know you, that see you post your life, know what they see and are telling you the same thing. And it's not registering in the back of your Rolodex. It's not that it's not registering, y'all. She just do not want nobody to be right. She don't want people to be right about what's actually going on based on what we see. Hey, rapping BK New York. You can tell when they do the Q&A that Jasmine is always finding out things she should have known when she first met Chris. She didn't do anything about Chris' father not being a part of his life. She didn't know anything about Chris being a Chris' father. She had no idea. Ain't nothing like a Brooklyn girl. Boo. Let me tell you something. You know what, rapping? When he said something about his father, did you see her expression? And did you see what she said to him? She had no idea. So you know what that means? They don't really talk about nothing. They talk about YouTube, them children, and how they gonna pay the next bill, and that's it. You're absolutely right, rapping. She had no idea. No idea. It's he don't take her around nobody. Chris trying to make it seem like nobody loves him on his side of the family. He don't have nobody. It's just him and her against the world. But something tell me that Chris is lying about that. Because he's lying about everything else. Something tell me, oh, it's 2:30 in England. All right, Dad. Something tell me that Chris is lying. But oh, Debbie, yes, she did that now. She darn sure did that. Jazz get a check too. Her mother controls her money. That's why Chris was trying to get her to open a joint account. Yep. And you're absolutely right. And my Dukes was against that. My Dukes was against them getting a joint account. Because y'all know my Dukes be watching her videos to find out exactly what's going on with her, because Jasmine ain't telling her mama stuff. And she a grown woman. Some things she don't have to tell her mama. But I do believe that Ma Dukes controls her finances. I really do believe that. And the reason I believe that is because Jasmine always has to go to her. That's how you can tell when she needs money. And it's not all the time that Ma Dukes is giving her her own money. Her own, Ma Dukes' own money that she worked for. She's actually probably giving Jasmine her own money from her check, and especially from YouTube. Because I know on the 21st, Jasmine is making her way over to her mama's house. Every month she does that. Or either she's calling her mama, trying to figure out what they're going to do. I had a feeling that's what it was. That Ma Dukes controls her spending. And Ma Dukes, and I remember one time she said something about her channel. She said something about her channel was in her mama's name or something like that, she said. I remember. I remember when she said it. I do. I remember when she said it. But you're right, Lady T. The twins, I know for a fact Aiden get one. So Aiden get one, Ava get one. That's why they had to go to counseling. That's why they go to that natural beauty. Good morning, boo boo. What's that, Vicky? He 50, 11 holes. Okay. Okay. Girl, it's a sad state of affairs. It really is. Midnight, you got me up out the bed with all these gems you are dropping. Hell yeah, I work later than usual. Oh, racist. I'm so happy to see you, though. I love you, boo boo. This is another one of my A1 day ones. I'm happy to see you, girl, but I want you to get some sleep, though, because it's Saturday and we ain't got, look hang on me. We ain't got nothing to do, girl. I'm going to be online all day. I've been out for a while, sick, but y'all, I want to tell y'all that, a brief interjection. You guys, I'm going to tell you why I was sick. You all are my night riders. I love you all to death. I don't have brothers and sisters, so it's just me, and I'm divorcing my son. And my son is grown. He's gone out the house. But I had the flu. And the reason the flu hit me so hard is because I'm a lupus warrior. I have lupus. And I have issues with my heart. I have congestive heart failure. So when I get sick, I really, really get sick. Now, I ain't saying this for y'all to feel sorry for me, so please don't. Please don't feel sorry for me, y'all, because things could have went another way 6 months ago, and it didn't. God spared me for a reason. So I'm here, and I'm happy to be here. I'm not complaining. I'm not doing any of that. I love doing YouTube, and this is what I'm going to do. I work. Don't get me wrong. I do work. So the pictures that you see of me mainly is in my work uniform because I'm always at work. So I definitely work. But I don't work weekends, and I love YouTube, and this is what I'm doing. But that was my deal. I was sick. I have lupus, so things got a little worse for me when I caught the flu. But on to the thing. Sonya, he brings absolutely nothing to the table. And that, what I don't understand, how these young girls get with these guys who can't do nothing for them. Who is that? Somebody gave me a super sticker. Oh, good morning. Back with TO7. Thank you for the super sticker, boo. Thank you, my love. I'm going to tell y'all something. Chris is the type of dude, he get with women with children. Now, since after Medusa and them chiller mama, he makes sure that he get with a woman with children or a child, because they gonna always have somewhere to stay. That's what type of dude he is. Yeah, that's what type of dude is, y'all. Let me tell you something. He found a fool this time. He can beat on her. He can use her vehicle. He can ignore her kids. He don't have to pay bills if he don't want to. He can just get in there, shake his tail feather at her once or twice, throw her some pee in there and I did, because she hooked on that. And that's that. And the sad part about it is, y'all, he don't even have to show her no love. Because Jen wants anybody who she feel like wants her. And y'all, that's sad. That's so sad. It is so sad. What you say, Uniqua? I don't get how lazy she is. It's astounding to be that young and lazy. She have a set routine down. Laundry should not be stressing her out, and shit is crazy. Girl, when she sit up and there and say how stressed out she is over doing them laundry, bitch, you home all day, every day. I'm gonna tell you something. Jazzy have over 1 million subscribers. Jasmine, the money that Peach McIntyre say that she make, Jasmine should be making that kind of money. Jasmine don't have Jasmine don't have anything else to do. Before she had took a wiggle, those kids was going to school. And then she was getting the twins in the daycare. Jasmine would have been scot-free if she wouldn't have had a fifth, fourth, however many that is, baby. Jasmine don't put no effort into life. Jasmine is existing. She's not even living, y'all. She's existing. She's existing. You are absolutely right. Jasmine should be doing the damn thing for real, y'all. She should be. But you're right, Uniqua. She's so freaking lazy. Till it don't matter to her. As long as she can make enough to pay bills and make sure that Chris has a roof over his head. Girl, what got me was she was fine going from apartment to apartment till she hooked up with Chris, and he felt like he was better than that based on the amount of money she made. She let him talk her into getting the house. And they could barely afford the house, y'all. Now, she keeps saying Chris work, he work, he work, he work. Now, y'all, he was wearing, what's that, a YMCA shirt. So you think he worked at the YMCA? I've been wearing a YMCA shirt, but he been wearing that damn shirt for about 2 years now. What you say, time scale, Lady T, and she wash her dog in that sink. She the type of clean the toilet and use the same rag to clean the kitchen even if she wants. Girl, you are absolutely right. And you know what? Chrissy said that about her. Chrissy said that about her too, y'all. How she nasty like that. And I could see how she washed her damn dog in the sink. And then she called herself cleaning it. And then she poured a whole pack of chicken in there. Did y'all see that? Hey, what you say, Miss Aretha? Her mother should control the stamp so the kids get have food. That's so sad. They seem so much happier when they're with their daddy Hannah. You know what? They are. They are more happier when they're with Philip. Philip is giving his kids the best of him at this point. And this is what, I guess he had to go to prison in order for the revelation to come to him. But I can't even be mad at him in reference to that, because he's giving his kids the best of him. When he buys for them, he buys good quality stuff that he knows is going to last them. I don't know if somebody is helping him with figuring that out or whether he just know to do that. But Hannah is good for Philip from what I see. She seems like she a bit laid back. And I think that's the type of woman that Philip going to fall in love with. Somebody that he know is strong and can stand on her own without him. But the kids do. They seem a lot happier with them. And if they had a choice, they probably would live with them. They probably would. Aiden, all of them need Philip, but especially Aiden. Because y'all know, for the longest time, Aiden had a hard time. Just period. He was struggling with everything. And Jasmine wasn't helping him. She act like she didn't know how to help him. All the resources are there, but she act like she didn't know how to do it. That was the sad part. That was the sad part. Where are my comments? What happened to my comments? Oh, that's the sad part, y'all. And you right, rapping. She do laundry. She don't even do it once a week. Thank you so much, Miss Aretha. I'm feeling so much better. Hey, Tab. And you're right. She has no personality. When you say Boo Jazz is the most depressing person, I see why she don't have any friends. Her kids could be going on play dates or getting to know other kids' parents that are into basketball. That's what I'm saying. But and you know what? Philip was the one that got him into basketball. Philip is the one that got them into that stuff. And as much as she loved basketball, y'all, as much as she loved sports, you would think that she would have at least put Aiden in something that would teach him how to not only get along with other people outside his brothers and sisters, but to get to know himself, to build self-esteem building. She didn't do none of that. Good morning, Melly Mel. Oh, you're fine, my love. How you doing today? Good to see you. Girl, I'm gonna tell you something. Mary, you're absolutely right. That's what I told her. She need to get her a bigger deep freezer. Keep going, but she need to go get her regular size deep freezer. And she need to exactly. She need to get them kids some clothes. And if she can get her a house, she need to, y'all. It's time for Jasmine to get it together. Because to be honest with you, I'm about sick of her. And you're right, Time. I ain't never seen them kids have friends. As a matter of fact, I've never even heard them talk about no friends. Have y'all? Have y'all heard them talk about friends? Because I haven't. We say rapping Jazz is not just lazy, she's still delayed. She can't take on too much. It would send her into depression. She does the same thing every week like a robot. Same grocery shopping, same meals, etc. And you know what, rapping? Not only are they the same, she cooked the same stuff damn near every week. She don't give them no variety. Exactly, Mary. Yeah, she does. She need a bigger deep freezer. Hello, me, say boo. I love your channel and you tell nothing but the truth. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you for coming by. Thank you, Night Rider. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, Mary, she mean to them kids. But I'm gonna tell you who's gonna give her a run for her money. Tugger Wugger and Amaya. When Amaya, because Amaya already, challenges her. Jasmine's mom needs to put Jasmine in the same home. She needs somebody to give her a rigid everyday schedule. I hate to say it, get it together 85. How you doing today, boo? But you're absolutely right. Jasmine needs, what do you call it? What do you call it when the people with special needs, a sponsor? Jasmine needs a sponsor. She really does. And Jasmine needs someone to help her financially with her bills, to pay her bills, and to learn how to manage herself. Because Jasmine don't even know how to manage herself, y'all. I guarantee you can't really help those kids with schoolwork, or she would have known that Maya can't read and Kaylin reads like a 7-year-old and twins can't spell their names. She don't help them. She didn't. She didn't know that. She didn't know any of that. Because mind you, she would get on camera when they make like a smiley face on their paper or something like that and be like, oh, my kids are very smart. Girl, Kaylin, like she in the kindergarten. Amaya couldn't read at all. Aiden, no, and Ava could barely talk. You couldn't understand nothing they saying. And they're 4 years old. And you know what was really sad? Whatever little thing that Amaya has, and I noticed that because she eats her boogers. And y'all, she still do it. And usually people, grown people and children, not just children though, sometimes whatever touch of something that they have, that's one of the things that they do. And it doesn't matter how many times she tell her not to do it, she does it. And she'll do it without thinking, y'all. She be in the truck, the van, or whatever she's driving, and they going somewhere. Next thing you know, she hollering at her. All right, Miss Mary, cognitive dissonance. You're absolutely right. Look, I can't even talk. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. A patrons. I'm telling you, when you say now, the thing is that she's doing something else with all the money she gets. She never buys kids foods, clothes, or clothes for herself. Her money is going to some kind of habit. You know what? Y'all remember when Jasmine first came on the scene? I don't care what nobody say. Jasmine got hot. Philip kept Jasmine hot in that apartment. If y'all go back and they're on um a lot of them are on my channel because I went back and I did reactions on a lot of her older videos. But they're also on other people's pages too, y'all. And I'm telling you, the Jasmine behavior was the behavior of somebody that got high. She even looked like she was getting high. She looked terrible. And her behavior was of a person that got high. I think back then Philip got Jasmine high. And the kids are always hungry. You're absolutely right. The kids are always hungry. And you're right, Trinice. It's a sad case. It's a sad case. When you say time scale, because she's high functioning, Mama Deuce overlooks her soulless. She would have had 9 kids if it wasn't for the ABs she had. If she was locked up early, she would have been allowed to breathe. She wouldn't have been allowed to breathe. Girl, I'm going to tell you something. And she ain't done. She ain't done, y'all. Jasmine is going to have more children. Let me tell you something. Jasmine look like she's pregnant now to me. Jasmine nose is spread all across her face. I mean, you know, she had a snout. Jazz Moose had a snout, y'all. But take notice of her. See how fat her face is? And look how big her nose has gotten across her face. She walking on that treadmill. But y'all see how she walking on that treadmill. She walking so slow, she might as well not even be on it. It's something up with Jasmine in that weight gain. It's something up with it, for sure. I believe she's using her EBT and money to pay child support for Chris' son. I'm going to tell you something. I wouldn't put it past Jasmine not to help Chris pay that child support. Because she'll do anything for him. And he know it. Because Chris ain't got no job, y'all. If Chris was going to work, Chris would have let us see him going to work. We don't have to see him getting out the truck going into the building. Because he know everybody going to be looking. But we don't see him getting up, ironing his uniform, getting in the shower, ironing his uniform, hopping in the truck, car, van, bicycle, whatever the hell he take going to work. She don't do it. It's sad. It's more than delayed. Every gift for promo that goes in there disappears. I wonder what she do with that promo stuff. I always wondered that. And she sure ain't giving it to Mama Deuce. She ain't giving it to Mama Deuce. I don't know what she doing with it. But you're absolutely right. Oh, Modacious Me. Good morning, love. You had me at took a oh, that's my name for him, girl. He's just cute as he can be with his little bad self. But yeah, that's Took a Wooger. I think he's so cute. Yes, he. Modacious River. That's why I call it Boo. That's our name for him over here in Chocolate City. It's disgusting that these 4 kids have to be subject to parents like Hips and Jasmine. Innocent babies been brought up in hell. Absolutely. Absolutely. But y'all, answer me this. Do y'all think that the kids are going to school telling? Do you think that Amaya, because remember, for weeks, she was having issues with the school. She was trying to say that a reactor was calling social services at the school. But do y'all think that the school, that actually happened and that the school had something to do with that? Because I'm telling you, I could tell when Jasmine was lying about that stuff. But this last time, y'all, I don't think Jasmine was lying about that. I think this thing was a big deal. And I think that the school, because the one day she was supposed to do the thing for the kids, for the twins, the lady couldn't come because the lady from social services was there. So I think that thing with the school this last time was for real. Actually, I think she was pregnant and got rid of it recently. And her last couple of balls, she kept saying she cramping. She sure did say that. She kept saying, but you know what? Chris will make her get an abortion. Ain't no doubt about it. Because that man sat out there and said, you tricked me once. You ain't going to trick me twice. He sure did. Bye, Star. I'm off for a nap. Enjoy the live. Thank you so much, Deborah. Thank you so much for stopping by. I love you to death, and I'll see you on the next one. Who Meeks? That was so funny. Yeah. True. True, Melly. True. I think so too. Because I'm telling y'all, Chris specifically told her that he didn't want to have them on kill him. He didn't want to have them on kids with her. She got him the first time. She uses ABs as contraception, 2/3 injectable sex music. Girl, remember when they went off and she slept with some guy in Texas? She didn't even know the guy. And then she got pregnant by him. Remember that, y'all? She went and met some guy, slept with that ninja raw dog, and got pregnant. Jasmine been pregnant several times, according to her. You know, her and Olivia love to play that pregnancy stuff. They love it. I don't know what they think that make them look good, but that make them look stupid. Pushing the kids by holding food, drinks, and affection. Yeah, Mary, she did that. She still do it. Y'all ain't gonna eat until y'all wash these dishes. Y'all ain't gonna eat. You clean the room. You already know them children don't know how to clean up nothing. You ain't taught them. You got to teach them something in order for them to know something. Kids are not born with knowledge. That's our role as parents, Jasmine, that we have to teach and train our children. And she ain't done none of that. So how do you expect results when if you ain't pouring nothing into them, you can't get nothing out of them. So she has not made a deposit into those children. So therefore, you can clearly see that she's not getting anything out of them. Because Kayla and them are still struggling in school. And when they were off, I saw one of Philip's videos, which I'm going to do a reaction or two on him and Hannah. They were actually doing homework over the weekend with Amaya and Kaylin. And you know, Aiden said he had homework. He was over there coloring him and Ava. You know how they do when they look like that. When they see the oldest got homework, they think they got homework too. But y'all, she don't have homework. She don't know how to do it. Remember that time Amaya needed help with math? And Maya was in kindergarten, girl? She don't know how to do kindergarten math. And first time she said, oh, this math ain't like it was when we was little. Bitch, you ain't much older than Amaya. You should know how to do that kindergarten math. She know how to do that math, y'all. I think they go to school and she sends them looking all crazy. I think it's a school calling on her in this serious time. Me too, Melly. Me too. Because the last time it was very serious. And I think that the school did call on her. That last time, y'all, I don't think she was lying. I really don't. Because that girl was having a hard time. And she was scared to death. You're right, Meek. She do lie too much. You know what? She doing that promo stuff on Facebook Marketplace because she don't got about 6 vacuums and 4 cleans for promos and we never said it. Exactly. And remember, she got that real cute little robot like one. I ain't seen that. And she don't got several of them since then. You know what? She just might be selling that stuff. You are after, because she has gotten so much stuff just within the last couple of months. And I ain't seen none of it. She used that thing, showed us one time, and then that stuff disappeared. And you know what, y'all? The sad part is we do reactions on Jasmine. But Jasmine ain't gonna change. Good morning, Walrus Queen. Jasmine reminds me of my sister, the way she neglects to feed the kids enough. And now my niece and nephew show signs of rickets. Oh my goodness. One of her kids is the same age as mine and significantly smaller. And you know what, y'all? That's what's wrong with Aiden and them. Aiden and them are severely underweight. And that's what the problem that the school was having. One of the problems that the school was having is because Ava was so lethargic when she went to school, she would sleep. Because you know, most oftentimes when you're hungry, especially children, when they're hungry, and especially if they have to stay stationary, like she has to do in school, they'll fall asleep. And that's the problem that the school was having. And then the school was having a problem that Ava was falling asleep so much and saying that she was hungry. Do y'all remember that? And then she went and bought them little children drinks, little supplements for Ava. And Ava was looking at that thing like, Lord, I can't wait to drink this. And she gave it to her and made her think it was a shake or something sweet. Instead of just feeding her. Getting them up in the morning like I told Jasmine. I had a routine for my boy. School mornings, we got up at the same time. I put a bath. I took my bath away before I got him up. I got him dressed for school. He got a little older. I let him dress himself. I ironed his clothes, put him out. I was downstairs cooking hot breakfast every single morning. I worked and my husband worked. We all left the house at the same time. My kid got a hot meal every single morning. And when I came home from work, that boy got a hot meal. If he didn't, I didn't cook it. His father cooked it. We very rarely and usually did it on the weekends. Jasmine and y'all, I want y'all to know something too, riders. Christmas is coming around again. In what? 10 months. Christmas is coming around. I don't want y'all to buy her nothing. Did y'all see Chris ain't got no job? Modacious, he absolutely does not. You are absolutely right. Y'all, did y'all see the stuff that those children got for Christmas? Do y'all know that they get that every year? Why she laying on that floor crying and begging people to buy gifts and making all these registries and stuff? Philip's family has been holding it down for her ever since Philip was in prison. Philip's family has been doing that for those kids this whole time. They've been buying clothes and shoes and stuff for the kids. When y'all see the kids pop up with new clothes, shoes, a lot of times our supporters will send stuff for the kids. But anything them kids need, she called Chris Mama, she get it for them. Remember when she needed $20 to get somebody birth certificate? Hey, 154 Angel. Thank you so much, boo. I'm so glad you're here. I love you too. When she needed that $20 to get the birth certificate, Philip Mama brought her that $20. They do so much for her, y'all. And I hope y'all paid attention to that during Christmas time. Because Christmas is coming again. And let me tell you something. She's so stupid. Instead of her telling Philip's people, look, this year, don't buy no gifts. I'm going to give you their sizes and buy them summer clothes. See, she could have been straight if she'd have done it the right way. Because Philip's people could have bought clothes for the kids. So that way she wouldn't have to buy them. His mama, his grandma, his sister, she got a serious support system, y'all. Jasmine been trying to trick everybody. I do this by myself. I don't have no help. Bull, she was lying. She got plenty of help. She just wants what she wants from her supporters. And it's sad that she used people. What you say, Elaine? That's the time she aborted the twins. Yeah, it sure is. It sure is the time. Time scale, all the tea. I don't know how I stumbled on Jazz Train Wreck channel. Girl, a train wreck ain't the answer. That thing is a terrible train wreck. You know who Meeks? You look like Prime Mama 8. Just as pretty as you can be. You definitely look like Prime Mama 8 to me. We say it wouldn't make a difference whether Chris have a job or not. Girl, it don't make no difference. Because Chris ain't getting her nothing but some peen. And she already knows she can get that anywhere. Because she went to Texas. She went wherever, to Houston. And hung out with Chris and them and got peen from a complete stranger. So she already know she can get peen anywhere. We say time. I know a girl when I was in a home for teens. She was slow and kept getting pregnant, resulting in having her babies taken away. She reminded me of Jazzy very much. You know what? I know somebody that did that too. Because when girls, a lot of them, when they're slow like that, boys take advantage of them. Men take advantage of them. And they'll just give their body away. And just keep getting pregnant. I worked with a girl. I told them people, I said, I can't deal with this. This girl has 11 children. She's even close to 30. I said, girl, you spit them babies out like the 10th commandment. What in the world? I don't know how they do it. Because, you ain't but so much welfare in my state. Ain't but so much welfare they going to get. They cut them off at a certain time. They building all these low-income apartments, very nice. Low-income apartments, they're actually putting them in really nice areas like mine. Well, mine not low income, but my area is nice. And they're putting in low income apartments coming into our areas, to gentrify them to give them somewhere nice to live. But girl, they keep spitting out babies. I say, hell, it must not hurt her. She must like it, must not hurt her. But she's a college graduate. All right, well, 54, that's what she say. And what was that degree in again? Some ain't nobody ever heard of. I ain't never heard. Whatever she said, she got a degree in child. I ain't never heard of that. She always try to talk about Chrissy, her many kids, no father. With all the AB she has, surpasses Chrissy when it comes to babies. You know what, Roz? I will say this. From what I see of Chrissy take care of them children. Let me tell you something. Chrissy being at peace, doing hell like nobody's business. Now, is there times when the kids here get a little peasy and they just run around the house, they ain't got to go to school a day or 2 or 3? She'll let that go on. But for the most part, Chrissy got a whole bunch of 99-cent braiding hair, ponytails, all them bows and beads and ribbons and all that stuff. Chrissy keeps her kids together. And I'm going to tell you something. When Chrissy money is funny, Chrissy has sense enough to go and teach herself how to cut hair. She cuts them boys' hair when her money is funny. And she can't get them to the barbershop. So Jasmine can say whatever she want to say about Chrissy. And I ain't really no Chrissy fan. I don't dislike the girl. But, I don't watch Chrissy like that. But one thing I can say, Chrissy take care of them children. And Chrissy gonna feed them. Chrissy be in the kitchen cooking like Chef Ramsay most of the time. She give her kids good, hearty meals. And Chrissy spares no expense on food. You don't hear her saying, oh my God, they eating up everything in the house. I ain't got no money to keep going back and forth. So you'll never hear her say that. You don't hear Chrissy say that. Chrissy love them children. And Chrissy gonna make sure that them children eat. And Chrissy, I think she get a little child support for some of them. But Chrissy, you don't hear her on there talking about, his daddy don't pay child support. He ain't gonna be able to eat. He ain't gonna be able to get that. She don't do that. Jasmine does it. But Chrissy don't do that, y'all. Yep. Absolutely. Let me see what you say. She feels she doesn't have to feed or clothe him. She said it's feel. Yeah, look how dumb she is. Look, she think it's his turn. That's what she said, y'all. She think because she's had them all this time, now it's Philip's turn. It's Philip's turn to feed them and clothe them. But y'all, she wanted the same thing that Olivia has. She wanted Philip to get those kids and keep those kids so it could just be her, took a look at Chris. Because you take notice, her and Chris don't go out to eat unless it's the 3 of them. They don't do, and if they go buy groceries, they buy steak and shrimp and lobster and that stuff only when it's just the 3 of them. Because Tooka ain't gonna eat for so much. But you take notice, they eat good when them children are out. But Chrissy don't do that, y'all. When Chrissy eats steak, her children eat steak. Unless she's somewhere on a date with somebody. Chrissy can get a man now. Even though she pretend that she's saying about Chrissy line. But she eats steak, them children eat steak. She eat lobster, them children eat lobster. Jasmine is the complete opposite. She wait till her children gone to eat good. Because she gonna feed them spaghetti with no meat. How you take a half a pound of spaghetti, half a pound of a hamburger meat, and make a big pot of spaghetti, and just pour the sauce in there over the meat, halfway season it, and just give it to her? Hell, I'm gonna feed that to my dog, and I don't have one. Actually, I think she was pregnant and got rid of it. Yeah, I think so too. Because she was talking about all that cramping and stuff. And she was talking about it for a while, y'all. She was talking about cramping and all that stuff for a while. And I think so too. You know what, y'all? I want to put y'all on to somebody. I don't know if y'all watch her or not, but her name is Shayonce Love. Shayonce Love. And I hope she don't mind me mentioning her name, even though she doesn't know me and I don't know her. I have been watching her. She came up in my feed. And I watched her videos. Lovely, lovely, lovely lady. She's probably close to 30. She's not 30. She's about 5'2", plus size girl, but absolutely beautiful. Just as beautiful as she can be. And it put me in the mind when she was telling her story, I was thinking about Jazzy. Shayonce does clothing hauls. She gets clothes from everybody, and she does hauls on them. And her channel is called Beyonce Love. Shayonce was in a relationship with a man for 16 years. They have 2 children together. When you see on her channel, when he's on her channel with her, he's very loving. He, she calls him hubby, because I thought they were married. Come to find out they're not married. They've just been dating all these years. She calls him hubby. She got this elaborate birthday where she got a gourmet cake. He took her for a steak dinner. He just loved her and she loves on him. Girl, why this girl got on her channel and gave the truth? She got on her channel day before yesterday. I watched her video. Do you know this girl said that her man has been beating her? Say that he has been beating her, throwing her all up against the wall. He tall too. He probably about 6'5". He's slim, but he real tall with real big on hands. The children live there in the house with them, but you'll never see the children. You will see him every now and then, but you see her all the time because she do the videos. Y'all, why this girl don't finally got rid of this ninja, came on her platform as humble as she knew how, and was very transparent. And me and my friend, her and I was sitting watching it, and girl, we both was sitting there crying. Because she was so transparent. When you have so much going on, and that stuff is eating you on the inside like cancer, you gotta let it out. That's why I don't understand Jasmine. That's what I'm getting to, the caveat that I'm getting to. I don't understand how Jasmine is going through this with Chris. He beating her all between the washing machine. He's spitting in her face, kicking her, beating on her in front of her children. We've seen Jasmine look like she's been crying for 2 days. And she claimed it's allergies. And those of us who got real bad allergies, I know what the hell allergies look like. Or when somebody banging you upside the head. And y'all, this girl sat on her platform. And she knows she's going to be judged. She said it. She said, I know they're going to judge me. She said, but I just got to get it out. And she told her story, y'all. And it just made me think, she went through this for 16 years. And she finally got out. Just here. Jasmine, you need to go watch her channel. If you in here in the bushes, because you said there's certain things that I say that nobody else on YouTube says. Certain little isms that I use that I've never heard nobody else that I've watched on YouTube say. And one day, that's how I know Jasmine watched one of my videos. She was talking, doing a live. And she used the word mollywopped. Mollywopped. I'm sure other people have used that word. I'm sure. I'm not saying I created that word. But I know, being on YouTube, that that's the word that I use that I haven't heard anybody else use. One of the other reactors was in a chat and I used that word. And she put that word in her video, which is fine. I don't have an issue with that. I ain't patting the word. It's just a word that I use. Jasmine used that word in that video. And she said some other little things. That's how I know she watched my video. Because there's certain things that I say. Like I say wrong is rain going up. And she said that in that same video. So if you're watching Jasmine, go get some inspiration. Go over there and watch her video. And I'm telling you, it will give you the courage that you need when you listen to her. So back to my program. Jasmine hustling Easter outfits for those kids. That's why she been looking raggedy the other day. She can't possibly not see they looking like ragamuffins in the picture. Oh, she see it, girl. You right. It's Easter time. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you something. Y'all don't buy nothing. Because Philip people going to buy them Easter. But she got taxes. And my Dukes always buy them Easter stuff. You right, Miss Aretha. Hannah family did Christmas. You know what? I thought it was the sweetest thing when I saw Hannah, Mama, and sister, and all of them. over Philip's house and gave a special Christmas for his kids. That means that they care about Philip. They see the good in Philip where it relates with Hannah. And he may bring the best out of her and she brings the best out of him. But they made a special Christmas for Philip's kids. They did that now. You are absolutely right. In the beginning, she was getting stuff from her subs. She got to get free stuff. That's why she always begging. But subscribers are catching on. They don't say her nothing. LMO. You're right, time scale. It's time for them to catch on. Because Jazzy be in there begging them people all the time. And let me tell you something. A lot of her, 95% of her subscribers are probably single mothers that watch her. Jasmine was still the sweetening out of gingerbread. All Jasmine is dry bed. It's embarrassing. I don't even see how she can do it. Because I be embarrassed for her. Yes, rapping. Something is definitely wrong medically with Ava. She look like she is in severe pain. Yeah, she does. You know what? I always thought that. Anytime, and Ava doesn't look happy. Ava, and she talks really good, y'all. She's actually, that therapist is doing wonders for her. Because even the boy baby, Aiden is talking even better. But Ava always looks unhappy, and she always looks like something is ailing her. You're absolutely right. Get it together. She always looked like that. You're absolutely right. Ava needs feeding tube ASAP. For real, Mary. But you know, she was telling Jasmine she wanted all this food the other day. Jasmine like, you're not going to eat all that, Ava. She said, uh-huh. She was telling Jasmine what she wanted to eat, honey. Oh, thank you, man. So you beautiful. Oh, you just beautiful. You can be my daughter. So pretty. Racist, okay? What's that? Slow people what? Slow people how to... Yes, time scale. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, y'all. Look now, I ain't laughing at them. I'm just saying that I didn't want to say it time. So I appreciate you, boo, because that is so true. Even boys, they are highly sexed. You are out. And them dummies, you know, tell you something. Coochie don't have no face and penis don't have no conscience. Them boys are sleeping. They ain't gonna sleep with them. They'll sex them slow girls and fill them up with babies. And you know them slow girls will tell who been with them. They'll tell. But them boys, I swear to God, they ain't did it. You are absolutely right. That is why I asked with Strong Mama Chrissy. Yeah. But you know what? Most people like Chrissy. Most people like Chrissy because I think, to me, because I've watched Chrissy, I don't dislike Chrissy because I don't know the girl. But to me, Chrissy, out of her and Jasmine, she's the most genuine. And Chris showed a lot of love to them children. That's where she get me at. I don't care what she do with herself or who she give her booty to. That's her business. But when it comes to them children, that's what I watch. I watch how she deal with them kids, how she handle her kids. And for Krista to have a whole football team and a half a baseball team, to me, from what I see, that girl does well. And y'all, have y'all noticed that Chrissy always get the bomb houses? I don't think when Chrissy started YouTube, Chrissy was on Section 8. Chrissy figured out her hustle on YouTube. Chrissy got herself off Section 8. She got herself off food stamps. She got herself off Medicaid. She did that, y'all. She ain't lying. She ain't on none of that stuff. Because Chrissy had a drive to do better, to give her kids better. And Chrissy got a whole lot of stuff going on behind us that she's sprinkling it out to us. But Chrissy making money hand over fist money, y'all. And when Chrissy felt like Christmas time, she wanted to give her kids exactly what they wanted. Because let's keep it funky. She got a whole bunch of children. So $10,000, $12,000 of money ain't a whole lot of money for somebody with 9 kids. That girl had sense enough to go out there and get her part-time Diddy. She had no shame in her game when it worked at the warehouse, y'all, to make the money she needed to go with the money she had to get her children what they wanted. Now that's what you call a mama. They can say what they want to say about strong mama Chrissy. She make it happen for them children. Exactly, Ross. She hustle for them kids. She sure do. And Jasmine is stingy with food. I hate a mother like that. Because she eats it all up. You see how fat she don't got? That thing fat as duck butter. She eat all the food from the children. Exactly, racist. She's sickening as hell. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Miss Aretha. Chris and me went in New York and met up with the other Jasmine. Girl, you know she was jealous. You know she probably watched that live like 3-4 times. Cussing out Chrissy and Ming to Chris. That could have been her. But you know what, though? Jasmine is sad because Jasmine doesn't know how to be friends. She doesn't know how to get a friend and be a genuine friend. Because we all knew it was just a matter of time for her and Olivia fall out. And I'm going to tell y'all something. This ain't the end of her and Olivia drama. This ain't the end, y'all. They just quiet. Olivia is sneaking in little dibs here and there. Like Jasmine and Chris went on and did a shorts, hollering about something about she feel lighter because she got rid of a friend or some childish stuff like that. But y'all ain't seen nothing. Because Olivia over there, Olivia ain't doing nothing over there. But sitting in that truck with sunglasses on, talking stupid, smacking her lips. So Olivia really ain't putting out no quality content from what I see. So y'all just get prepared to be entertained. Because Olivia is going to come after Jasmine with a vengeance. Because she needs some content. And it's coming. And things about to get real ugly between the two of them. But I'm going to tell y'all something. The way Jasmine came for Chrissy, she's more intimidated by Olivia than she is for Chrissy. Because Chrissy, she knew her. And she knew Chrissy's soft spot. She knew some of her weaknesses. And she know that Chrissy, she'll bark, but you got to punch her up against the wall in order for her to come out swinging. But Olivia got a lot of bark and no bite. But Jasmine doesn't know that because of the way Olivia carry it. Like she about it, but everybody knows she ain't. But Jasmine ain't gonna give Olivia that same energy. She's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do it. But they about to come out and they go at it, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. I don't care for Chrissy either, but she does take care of her 9 children. They are fair. Indeed, they are, Elaine. Indeed, they are. She gets food stamps, Medicaid, etc. But the food stamps go to that big burly beast eating up all the kids' food. Exactly. Because you know how, remember Jasmine was trying to say she wasn't getting food stamps no more? And then y'all remember when she did that call that thing, Instacart? And she's so stupid. She was trying to show us that she spent $300 something. And then on the receipt where it says taxes, it says zero. I said, look at this dumb fool. And she put her hand over the part where it said food stamps. Was because the taxes were zero, boo. That's how we know you played with food stamps. It had zero taxes and what, $2.99 delivery fee. Because you do it so much, you know how the delivery fee goes down when you do it so much. And we saw that. So it just confirmed what we thought the whole time. She was still getting food stamps. How you think her and Chris are able to eat those steaks and stuff when it ain't payday for her? Because she keep a little bit of the food stamps. So when the children go, she can go buy steaks and shrimp and stuff for her and Chris. And he eat up all the food stamps. He do. He does. He eats up everything. Children need more than just food and clothes. You got that right, Time. You got that right. And what you say, ma'am? Rod, yes, Rod, she don't think she needs to do anything for them. Girl, she think that. She ain't never done nothing for them, y'all. Have y'all seen her actually go to the store and buy clothes for them? Like one time she went and bought this little cheap coat, pink coat for Amaya. Girl, that thing was so thin. I don't even know how she even spent the $12 for that little coat. That coat was so thin. Oh, this is Amaya winter coat. Girl, when she picked that coat up, that damn coat was so thin. She looked like she should have just took that back. She should have never even bought that. Because that coat ain't did nothing for Amaya. And you're right, Mary. She's a psychopath. And she has no empathy. And she don't think that she's wrong, though. And guess who? Guess who she act like she admire? Oh shoot. And y'all, she admires Peach. That's who she admire, girl. When y'all listen to Jasmine when she be talking, she admires Peach. It's something, I don't know if it's the drive that Peach has or because Peach is so braggadocious. I don't know what it's about Peach that she admires. Maybe it's the drive that Peach has that she admires. But Peach is the person that she admires. Jasmine actually thinks she's achieving something with those trash cheap promos. That's why she won't leave YouTube. Girl, because you know what? I actually got what you call that stuff? Dossier reached out to me about this perfume stuff. I got the perfume. It smells good. I've actually seen on the girl I was talking about, Shayance Love, I seen on her video where she did a dossier promo where they reached out to me and they sent me the perfume and everything. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a promo because I do reaction reviews and commentary. So I said, well, maybe I should reach out and try to do some promos. But child, I ain't trying to be told put on no dress and put on bras and all that stuff. That ain't what I'm trying to do. That's what they want me to do. They can have that. I can do some perfume or something, but anything outside of that, I ain't doing it. When Miko, hey Miko, I love that name. Her weight she's putting on is grossing me out looking at her weight. Now, you know what? That looks like baby weight though, y'all. That ain't just all of a sudden weight. Jasmine weight looks like baby weight. She's all over. Did you see her thighs when she was on that treadmill? Did you see her thighs? Her arms, her neck, her face, her nose is spread wider all across her face. That is you, Midnight. You have a certain way of saying things. Girl, you know what? There's only one Midnight. And certain things that I say, that I have said, that I know that I only say, I've heard Jasmine say it in her live. I heard her say it. And I know she watched my live. That's the only way she could have got it. Miko Phil is a bomb. 110%. 110%. And what he's doing for his kids, he's supposed to do it. He don't get no prize now for going out buying Nikes and Reebok or whatever the hell he buy for him. He didn't get no prize for that because he's doing what he's supposed to do. You're right, both. There's another YouTuber in China. She posts a picture of her children's father, how he beat the crap out of her in the last beating was, oh my God, her breaking point. She got really him. Yeah. Is she China? She a YouTuber? Because you know what, y'all? Don't nobody want to take no crap from no man. Like I said before, he not going to beat on my head and my ass too. Period. I don't understand how these girls stay in these relationships, these bull-ass relationships with these niggas that are beating on them. I'm going to tell you something. The worst thing a man can do, a person can do, is spit on you. When Olivia said that Chris spit in Jasmine's face, I believed her. You know why I believed her? Because of the way he looks at her. He don't like her. He's disgusted with her. And do you know that Jasmine did not deny it? Right, Miko? Anyone have the YouTube name Star was talking about so I can check out that channel? Okay, please do, Miko. I want to check her out. Jazz is a trigger for me. Girl, I'm gonna tell you, like half time I don't even Sean say love, Roz. Sean say love. And you right, man. The kids never get nothing. She'll never buy them nothing. And the only reason Jasmine gave that party for Amaya, according to her, because she said she did the party, she gave the party, but we ain't see her go to the store and buy nothing. Jasmine is braggadocious when it comes to that stuff because everybody was getting on her about took a Wooga birthday party, doing that stuff for took a Wooga. And then when Amaya's turn come, we want to see her do it for Amaya. We didn't see her go shopping for none of that stuff. And y'all take notice, Philip took over the party. Him and Hannah. So something's telling me Philip probably gave that party. Philip and his people probably gave that party for Amaya. Don't get it twisted. There are people in this sector that will rip you apart for not saying Chrissy is no better than Tuna and Unc. It's the sheer hatred for me. Girl, I know it. But I'm going to tell you something, Black and Bougie. Midnight ain't the one. I'm telling you right now. But one thing I'm not going to do, I ain't going to get on here and beef with nobody. Because first of all, I'm full grown woman. And I'm going to say how I feel. This is what it is. But I've seen that, though. I've seen it. I've seen people like they know these people. I'm going to tell you something. I have seen two women in one of Chrissy's lives. I have seen two women, girl, if they were face to face, they probably rip each other's eyes out. Go at it over Chrissy. Go at it. And Chrissy just sitting there smoking her Black and Mild, drinking that full glass of wine with all that ice in it, like she always do. And she just couldn't believe it. They be arguing over these people. Fussing, be ready to fight. Good. They about to go ahead with that foolishness. Because midnight ain't the one. That's right, racist. Duck butter. That thing fat as duck butter, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, honey. What you say, boo? To them, there's no redemption for her because she got 9 by 7. You know what, though? And that's sad. And I'm going to tell you why that's sad. This girl, now, I ain't going to say I haven't heard her get on here and say something about go vacation if anybody want to donate or something like that. And maybe I missed the videos if she did them where she on there begging people to buy clothes and stuff for her kids. But I've never seen that. And I have gone back and watched Chrissy's videos. And the reason I don't do reactions on Chrissy is because Chrissy is handling her business with them children. That's all I really concern myself with when it comes to these almost with children. What they do in their personal life, that's on them. But because they don't take care of their children like Jasmine, I'm on her in everything she do and the ninja that she's with. But see, with Chrissy, even when Rob was over there banging her up, she was fighting him and he was knocking her teeth out and she was trying to say she ate a potato chip. Girl, bye. At the end of the day, Chrissy didn't miss a beat when it came to them children. She don't two-step when it comes to them 9 over there. She holds it down for them. She holds it down. That's why I don't do reactions on her. Because when I see Chrissy take care of business. And girl, for the life of me, I don't see how she get all them badass houses. Chrissy get some nice houses for somebody to jump from state to state all the time. But guess what? She keep her kids out the hood. She put them in nice areas. So YouTube or whatever tube she doing, somebody paying her. Because Chrissy get 4 or 5 bedroom homes. And that's a good $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month, y'all. And it ain't even her, she renting it. So somebody paying her. Because she darn sure getting them houses. You must have a quality life to produce quality content. Tuna's life is worse than Jasmine's, and that's saying a lot. You're absolutely right, Black and Bougie. And you know what, though? Tuna is very, very happy. She is. She can get on that live and smack her lips and pretend to be all cute and pretend that she just this thugged out, whatever she want to call herself. But the reality is, she's a lonely, depressed narcissist. She displays 110% complete narcissist behavior. And she don't leave her own hype, y'all. She tries to hype herself up. And I watch her. I can't stand. She gets on my nerves, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't really stand to watch Olivia. Olivia is worrisome as hell. And she gets on my last nerve. The way she acts is just so childish. She's just so childish and immature. And Blanket should be walking by now. Blanket should be almost 1 year old. If he ain't one. Well, he ain't one yet because she ain't gave him no party. But shit, Blanket should be ready to walk. He showed talking because he was talking way before Tugger Wooger. Tugger Wooger just started saying whatever the hell that is he be saying. But to me, she just too childish. You're right, all talk be about. She ain't about nothing, boo. And you're right, Mary. She is a con. At least she thinks she is. At least she thinks she is now. What you say, boo? Her body is so gross. I just can't. Okay. Okay, ladies, I'm going to go vote. Have a good rest of the day. All right, Elaine. Thank you so much for stopping by, my love. I love you to death. Thank you so much. You have a good day, okay? If you admire peace, your self-esteem is in the abyss. Girl, what you say? Girl, because Peach is a whole hot ghetto trifling mess. And her behavior is just so ignorant. She just, her man don't like her either. She over there with Wood, like Cutie say, Woody Chuck. She over there with Woody Chuck. Did you see the video where she took begged Woody Chuck to go to the nail shop with him? He's sitting there in his, I don't know what kind of M&M sneakers, MCM flip-flops, and his polo shirt, Gucci belt, Louis Vuitton, whatever belt that is, and his $200 jeans, and he don't want to be bothered. She begged him to go. She made him go. These girls gonna get enough of taking care of these ninjas. Hey, Miss Minnie, I don't understand if she's so big, why she just can't pick up Chris by his scruffy neck and throw him out. Girl, she ain't gonna do that because she gotta have somebody. You know, like Betty Rice say, a piece of man to her is better than no man at all. So to her, Chris is the main apple scrabble, and it don't get no better than him. And I won't be surprised if she don't get on her knee and ask Chris to marry her, y'all. Because he ain't going to ask her. Because he's saying God's time. That's what God tell him to. That's when he going to marry her. God ain't going to never tell him, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. She going to have to be the one to ask him. Because he ain't going to do it. Chris not going to marry her. Liv wish she was a virgin Amber Rose. You think that what she call herself doing? But you know what? To be honest with you, Liv looked better with the hair short. Now I don't know about the blonde. The black I thought was very cute when she just cut it down. She should have went to the salon and let them shape her up and give her a nice little taper cut. However, it still looked good on her, and it did something to her, y'all. Something about that haircut made a change in Olivia. What kind of change? I ain't put my finger on it yet. But something about her cutting her hair, it changed something in her. I wonder if she was far. Maybe that's why they fell out a real big a month ago. Who? Who, Melly? In my eyes, Philip is just as bad as Jasmine. After watching the Shabby Life video, Philip is no better. He is a hood ninja. I don't like the way he talks to the kids. See, I really don't watch him like that. But you know, he always gonna be a bum to me. Because before he went to prison, he treated his kids, oh my God, I ain't never seen nothing like it. I don't see how Jasmine sat up in there and let them treat her kids like that. Hi, Nerly. I'm doing good. How you doing, boo? Good to see you. Good to see you, Nerly. Jazz loves her liquor. Girl, she don't let, you know what, Mary? She don't let Chris introduce her to all these different alcohols. She drinks them too, though. She drinks them. I'm only subscribed to Zenaida. She's doing a great job to be on the night too. I learned a lot. I learned a lot from her. Yeah, I love her. Zenaida, y'all. If y'all don't know who she is, her name is Zenaida Simone. Check her out. Check her out. This little girl, 19 years old, on her third, but just had her third baby. And y'all, do you see how much patience she has? She gets rattled, but she pulled herself right on back in. And she ain't doing it for the cameras, y'all. The way that she is, you can tell she's like that all the time. There's nothing fake about her. That's why y'all take notice. If y'all don't watch it, go check her out. These people are coming to her for shout outs. She ain't asking nobody to do the shout outs or do they want this or do that. They're seeking her out. I just watched the video. I'm going to do a reaction on it later this evening. She had 3 shout outs on that video. She ain't asking nobody do they want promos and all that. They coming to her. Just like Peach went to her. That girl don't know nothing about no Peach. Peach sought her out. Peach went to her. So this little girl, I'm very proud of the woman that she is. This little girl is not pretending, y'all. She's doing her thing, and I'm very proud of her. And she ain't on that computer begging nobody for nothing. She was so overwhelmed with all the stuff people bought for that baby. She sit on that floor wiping tears. Because that little girl don't ask nobody for nothing. She make it happen. And I'm very proud of her. It's a girl named Shanae who's pregnant and homeless. This lady says she better get her shit together because if the mama sector gets a hold of her, she gonna be sick. Huh? She on YouTube? I wonder if that's the girl. Y'all remember when Jasmine say that the girl was on Instagram and she had a child that was pregnant or something and homeless, and the money that she claimed that she was going to do a giveaway with, she to the girl. Do y'all remember that? Is that girl they talking about? Is that the girl? They talked so bad about Chrissy, but she finally got riled up out of there and did not take years to do it. Exactly. And Rod didn't leave her. She put him out. Because I'm going to tell you something. Chrissy don't kiss enough frogs to know that she don't need them jumping on her lily pad like that, especially if they're going to be beating on her. And Ron with his little self. Chrissy about 5'2", he about 5'3", over there trying to beat on somebody. And y'all know he been begging her back. Chrissy ain't taking him back. She done with him. Liv voice makes me cringe. That's why I can't watch her. Girl, me too. She get on my nerve. Just the sight of her, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Just the sight of her gets on my last freaking nerve. And you right, Mary. Peach a whole clown too. Peach does stuff for show. Peach is just so showy. Man, apple scrapple. My parents used to eat scrapple with eggs. Girl, what you say? I love scrapple. That's my little saying. I love scrapple. Peach has mental problems. She shows it when she has a meltdown. She's not a good role model. Yeah, Roz, she does. And she has Peach has serious issues, y'all. And they're deep rooted. Because 1 minute happy, in that same breath, she crying and snotting and carrying on. And I said, what the hell is wrong with this girl? But Peaches, and she's very obnoxious. And yes, she is Melanie. She a big old liar. But girl, you better not tell Peach she ain't riding on millions of dollars, sitting on millions of dollars over there. That's what she's saying now. Yup, big Unc ain't above proposition. Head no. Unc, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Uncle beg a monkey if you wasn't in the jungle. Trying to tell you what I know. Unc don't care. She'll ask anybody. I know Ross. I love Zenaida too. I like her too. That's why I sent her something for the baby because I like her. She talking about Shanae from 600 pound life. Oh Lord. You know what? I've seen Ace Boogie. How you do? I seen it once or twice, but I don't really watch 600 pound life. Look like I'm gonna have to start watching it. Hey, Planet Mimi, good to see you, pretty lady. How you doing today? I'm happy to see you. Shanae Mercer YouTube channel story about the homeless mother. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Ileana Brown needs to watch Shanae because she needs a role model. Hey, you know what? Now I can't watch her. I can't watch that little girl because she need to take a bath. This is my thing, y'all. You on social media. And I get it. She was trying to say she lived in a car and all that stuff. Come on. At least comb your hair. Wipe your face. Ileana Brown, God bless her. She's a kid, and I don't want to say nothing about nobody's kid, but that girl, she seriously needs a mentor. She really does. She truly, truly does. What you said, Melly? I wonder if Jazz was pregnant for sorry, I should have said. Girl, girl. Shanae is pregnant. Girl. And she homeless too. When I first saw Jazz, I felt bad for her. Then I kept watching and started getting more and more pissed and realized the reaction channel told no lies. Exactly, no lies. Girl, when I was doing reactions on it, I had to go back in my live and apologize, even though the reactions don't know I was mad at them. I apologize to the reactors that I seen talk about Jasmine and her parenting because I didn't know that Jasmine was doing the thing she was doing until I went back and started doing reactions on her. She actually worse than what they said. She's actually a whole lot worse than what the people say she was. But y'all, I'm telling you, it's a sad state of affairs. It really is. Because she don't even have to do it. But y'all just remember I told y'all Jazz is gonna be on a bit big. Easter coming up. And Jasmine is a whole demon. What you say? Chris is too. That's why he with her. Two demons alike. Well, y'all, it's 10 o'clock. I've been on here almost 3 hours. Thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me in Chocolate City, you guys. Where we could be the best damn chat on YouTube. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. I'm learning this game. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to level up. I'm going to level up for y'all. What'd you say, Ace Boogie? I want to see the video of Jasper proposing to Philip. Everybody seen it but me. Girl, Jasper's up there proposing to that ninja. She looked like a fool. I seen it too. I don't have it in my archives, but I did see the video. I did see it. She gonna do the same thing to Chris, y'all. She gonna propose to Chris. There's never been a time I felt sorry for Jazz. Never. She is mean spirit, conniving, manipulative, and fake. Exactly racist. You can't feel for somebody like that. Ace is the funniest thing. The Eric has it on her channel. You know what? I love Erica. Erica was one of my A1s too. She came when I first came. She gave me words of encouragement, and I really appreciate her. Her and oh my boo, put on the neck and tea time, and they all just came and showed me some love. I'm gonna tell y'all something. All right, Roz. Thank you, boo. I'm glad. Thank you so much. I'm happy to see you. And you know I'll see you again. You my girl. Thank you, T. Wilson. I enjoyed you being here. I love you to life. But y'all, I'm going to end this live, guys, because I have some stuff to do today while I'm feeling good and the weather is good. So I'm going to say goodbye to y'all just for now. I love you to life. And always remember, be good to yourself and be good to your family. So until the next time, writers, I'll see you all, okay? I love you to death.